Hello friends, this is Barbara from Wigs and Fluff. Now today I want to talk to you about a product. This is a product that I really like. So I want to go through a series with you where I talk about the products that I use on my wigs that I think are the best. Now this Simply Styling is a silicone spray, and it replaces the silicone, the natural silicone that's in these synthetic wigs. They come with a natural coating of silicone. But over time, the ends of your hair can get a little dry, and you need to spray a little silicone spray on them every so once in a while to keep the ends looking right and not dried out and frizzy. So it's just a bottle of silicone. It's called Light Silk Spray, and I'm going to give one away today. So we're going to do the same thing. I need you to put your comment in the description box, down below the description box. I need you to leave a comment, and I need you to subscribe, and then I will choose someone to get a free bottle of Simply Styling Light Silk Spray. So this is pure silicone spray, and it's great for wigs. A little goes a long way when you're using Simply Styling spray. So I want to tell you about 4 uses for it today. So the first one is, like I just said, on the ends of every wig, just to keep it from getting dried out and frizzy. So that's a really good idea to do it. It thwarts the friction. Can't say the word thwart. Thwart the friction and the frizz on the ends of your hair. And then you just work it through the ends, and it will take care of it. A little bit goes a long way. I still have a lot in my own personal bottle. See, I've only used a little bit. So you just use a tiny bit at a time. And the third thing is it helps to detangle the wig. It helps to get those tangles out, especially if you have a curly wig. And that way you can use your fingers. You never use a brush. No brushes on curly wigs, only your fingers and maybe a wide tooth comb. But you just do it very, very carefully, very carefully. So number 2, it helps to detangle a wig. And number 3, it's used to shape a curly wig, especially around the sides. Now I have the MERYL over here, and I showed you in other videos how you can spray it. It's like a conditioner. You spray it and you rub your fingers down on those curls that are right around the face so that you can rearrange the curl and make it more flattering to your face in whatever way you want it to hang. You can curl it around your finger and recurl it in a different way when you use the silicone spray. So you can use it on curly wigs. That's the third way that you can use it. And the fourth way is to tame these flyaways up here at the top of your wig. See? Just a little bit of spray, smooth it down, and it takes care of the flyaways at the very top of your wig. So, by the way, I am wearing today the CHRISTA wig. See, I've got it on a hook. You need these. Those are really important. I'll put a link to those in the description box below again for you. I've done that multiple times, so where you can find it. But this is an ESTETICA wig, and this is the CHRISTA wig, and it is honey blonde with light ash blonde blends. And the thing I love about this particular wig is, see how long it goes in the back? It goes down long enough to cover all of your bio hairs. I love that about this wig. It is a short wig, but I love the fact that it goes down long. I think if you look right there, you can really see how it goes. I just love that. I think it's a pretty foot profile. I think it's a gorgeous way for a wig to be. Of course, all of this falls perfectly as usual. And when it gets down to the end, it's just covering your natural bio hairs so nicely. That's why I love to wear the CHRISTA. So I think I might be ordering this one in a different color because I kind of like it. So that's my story on that. Now I have another story and another purpose for you today. And it's to love one another, to love one another. I'm telling you, there are some things going on in Congress right now that have never been seen in 150 years. And the people involved really need to stop and think about what they're doing. They need to love one another and practice loving one another. This is the greatest commandment that we have from God, is to love your neighbor. And it's more than just amorous love between people, and a man and a woman, that kind of thing. It's more than just mere kindness. Loving your neighbor is God's greatest command, and it's the hardest one. There are certainly unloving people in this world, as we have seen with this crazy fight going on in the House of Representatives. Some of those people are just plain old unloving, and they're just plain old hard to love people. Very hard to love. But I think the secret of loving your neighbor is walking in their shoes. I think something might be going on with some of these people in Congress that nobody knows about. Maybe troubles at home. Who knows? What kind of issues? A loss in their life, a medical problem, a financial ruin, maybe a setback, maybe a great heartbreak. But those are some of the things that can cause people to act up, be stubborn, foolish. I mean foolish and stupid. So just showing kindness and gentleness when all we want to do is to throttle them. Really. Showing kindness and gentleness is the better way to go. Learn to love people. God loves people. You have to remember that. God loves people. Even when they curse him, he still loves them. So maybe this coming up Valentine's Day, we can try harder to be a good neighbor or a friend to someone who really doesn't have any friends. Someone who just sits alone, maybe at Starbucks, and is there every day, but just sitting by themselves. Maybe you could just sit down and talk. Maybe you could just sit down and sip your coffee with them and have a conversation. Just love on people. And that's my story for today, loving on people. This is the CHRISTA wig in honey blonde, light ash blonde. I'll leave a link below, and I'll leave a link for Simply Styling in case you just want to buy yourself a bottle, but I'm giving one away. So don't forget to put your comment and subscribe to my channel, and you will get yourself a free bottle of Simply Styling. It's a very good product, and I'm not getting any money from the manufacturers. It's just something that I happen to like and believe in. I've used it enough, and you don't need very much. Look how little I've used, and I use it all the time. So I gave you 4 uses for it. It's a good product, and I hope you'll use it. I'll see you tomorrow. Bye.